Greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. Well, Grant, you can't have Christmas without NBA action. Do you remember your first Christmas Day game?
BA, I do, and it was in 1996. I had a pretty good game, but we lost to Michael Jordan and the Bulls. They won 69 games that year in the championship, so at least we lost to the best.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Pell. The rebound by Dotson. They set the screen. Takes the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Graham. Pass to Pell. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Allen. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to Pell. It's Markkanen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. For three, Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A high IQ player. Markkanen continues to develop his playmaking skills.
Fires for three. Dotson can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Something that got Lauri Markkanen on the NBA radar was his lightning fast release. He's got a quick and accurate catch-and-shoot jumper as you could ever want.
Here's Pell. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Allen defending. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. To the right side. Here's Dotson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Utah trailing here. And with Markkanen's size and the fast release, Richard, he can get his shot off wherever he wants.
It's a combination you love to see in an outside shooter. Length, a fast, high... release and a soft touch from deep.
Out to the right wing. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Sexton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Allen in the high post. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And it's good. 2 points. Allen's got 5. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Back to Allen. Pass to Sexton. Allen against Johnson. For 3, Sexton. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. Here's Henderson. The kick out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. And Pell pulls it down. Utah shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Oh, ripped away. Here's Dotson. Checked by Sexton. Tipped. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. Outside Johnson. They shoot again. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
San Antonio with the ball. 3-point lead. Nails it from 3.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Pell. It's tipped.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Allen defending. Here's Dotson. He played a great game against Indiana. Clock at 6. Johnson with a bucket.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Utah calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
change here. Bridges is checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
San Antonio on D. 9-point game. Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Dotson. Up again. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Durant outside. Pass to Pell. Stolen. Allen defending. Left side, Johnson. Here's Dotson. Count it. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs. Here's Pell. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the drought. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, the Jazz.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Pass to Henderson. Here's Dotson. The 3. And Pell pulls it down.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Basket's good.
That's got to be a relief. After 3 straight misses, he finally gets one to go.
San Antonio leading. Allen defending. The teardrop. And the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Allen. 5 points in the game. That's tipped. Here's Pell. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
The 12th overall pick back in 2018. Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
San Antonio calls timeout. a line change here for San Antonio. Here's Vassell, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Thomas. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. On defense, the Jazz. Trailing by 8. There's a screen by Metu. Pass to Taylor. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Off target from three-point range. Utah's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Throws it up high. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. They set the pick. Here's Thomas. Pass to Taylor for 3. Drains the triple. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
For 3, Allen. And Metu pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the Spurs shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Fades back. Rebound, Utah.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Smith. We've got 1:55 left in the first. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Vassell. To the middle. Here's Taylor. Nice D from Bridges.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And here's Smith. Pass to Allen. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. Smith outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Thomas. He drops it from range.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Allen. He's got 5. Lets it fly. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Allen's got 7.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
There's a screen by Metu. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Smith outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Jazz, Smith at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Barnes, he's checked in for Utah. And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Thomas. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Smith outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him after a game like that.
And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back after this. Welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
On the court for San Antonio, just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sexton. Oh, swiped away. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Dotson, covered by Smith. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Sexton. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. San Antonio's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Dotson, covered by Smith. To the inside. It's picked off. Out to Bridges. Pass to Barnes. The three. No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Plenty of space. Utah with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Now Sexton. And the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got 5 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
For most one-and-done players, it takes a couple of years to get going. Not the case for Collin Sexton, averaging 21 points per game during his second year.
Henderson. And Pell pulls it down.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Smith outside from behind the arc. Can't hit that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And why is it, RJ, that Collin Sexton hit the ground running as pro?
Yeah, I think it's his mindset. Collin Sexton, he has zero fear. His game is translated well from college. Sexton is explosive and thrives in more of an open style.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team. Fans, your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
Grant's checked in for Utah. Allen comes in for Smith.
Everybody.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jeremy Grant.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Allen. Bridges outside. The three from Sexton. It's deflected.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Tries the spin move. Here's Dotson. Takes a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Pell. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Allen defending. There's the triple. And Pell pulls it down. Utah has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Spurs foul. That's his first.
Markkanen's checked in for Bridges.
Team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen.
Allen with it. He's got 7. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Allen. 5 on the clock. It's Markkanen on the wing. No good on the triple. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Allen defending. Here's Dotson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Timeout called. The Jazz.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz breaker dance group.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Allen, the pass to Smith. Now here's Allen. Markkanen up top. Now here's Allen. He's closely guarded. And there it is for him. Allen's got 9 points. The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Allen defending. Out to the wing. Here's Henderson. Tipped. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Sohan. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Dotson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here.
Its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Thomas comes in for Dotson.
One shot.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
For Utah, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And here's Allen. He's got 9. Fade away. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Free t-shirts coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise.
The Spurs making a switch here. Metu's checked in. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Jazz. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season. sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And checking out the Spurs, now 9 games behind. Pass to Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Spurs, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Thomas has got 7 points. For Utah, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to Pell. Shot from the low block. Rebound San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Knocked loose. Here's Metu. Six to shoot. The 3 ball. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 now in this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Vassell. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Shots good by Henderson. 6 points for him.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
There's a screen. Here's Pell. Back to Allen. Here's Markkanen. Covered by Johnson. For 3, Smith. And Metu pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development. Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Taylor, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Smith. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting about 41%. Pass to Allen. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Allen. San Antonio has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now Allen. 12 points for him. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall. Thomas has got 13 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Smith outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Smith, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Jazz. Bridges, he's checked in for Grant. And Sexton subbed in for Allen. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Pass to Metu. Here's Thomas. No good on the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Bridges, and it's good from the elbow.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen by Metu. Puts it up from 12. Got a hand on it. Outside Sexton. Oh, it's stolen. And so it's San Antonio up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
The Bucks are clearly hurting. How do you replace Giannis, a big man with guard skills? Who stuffs a stat sheet like no other, Ernie. Nobody does it like him.
Difficult for sure, Jet. Not an easy adjustment to make. He just means so much to this team. And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Utah Jazz.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Allen. Jeremy Grant out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Allen in at the one spot. That's the group for Utah right now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Norvel Pelle, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Dotson. Here's the pick. Inside. Here's Henderson. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8 points now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Sexton. Grant in the post. Allen. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Dotson. Checked by Sexton. Let's go with a 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Pelle. Blocked. Outside Johnson. He got a piece of it. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Pelle. From about 19, and that's off the glass and in. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Sohan. Allen defending. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
That one falls for Grant. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And so Grant nails them both. And for San Antonio, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Tries a 9-footer. It's good. Off the glass. 17 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
For three, Allen. It's hauled in by Henderson. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Pell. He's got 13. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Baseline jumper right on the money. He's got 19. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Over to the wing. Here's Pell. 15 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Now here's Allen. The D's right on him. Here's Pell. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. He's got 17.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Grant. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. It's stolen by Johnson. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Pell. Over Johnson. Pell gets the bucket.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Sohan. Here's Dotson. And the layup falls.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now here's Allen. Tightly guarded. Pass to Graham. Marking it outside. Here's Pell. He's got 19. Allen defending. Here's Sohan. Here's Dotson. He's got 16. And he drops it in from the low post. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio. And Utah calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Sexton. The three from Barnes. Sinks the tray.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Sohan. Check by Sexton. Some solid defense from Sexton. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Vassell. Bridges, a screen on Vassell. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Miles Bridges at the line for 2.
That one's off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. The Jazz with another miss. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Thomas. Here's Metu. Here's Dotson. He's got 18. 4 on the clock. The three hits the trifecta. Metu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Screen by Bridges. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
At the line for Utah, Miles Bridges, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Devin Vassell at the line for 1.
One shot.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Smith outside. To the inside. It's tipped. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Bridges passes to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from the wing. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 15 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
4-3. Taylor with a rebound. So it's San Antonio now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Vassell. The 11-footer. And there are the Spurs with another bucket. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And there's the screen. To win the run. Good work there as it goes. Well, the Spurs shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Screen by Bridges. Barnes passes to Bridges. Again, Utah.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Vassell. 14 points for him. You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here.
Henderson.
.149 left in the third. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Thomas, covered by Smith. Inside. It's deflected. Pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vassell against Barnes. Now here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. San Antonio again missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Kicks it out to Barnes. Smith left side. Off target with the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Vassell with it. 14 points for him. There's a screen to stop the drought. Connects. The jumper drops. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Barnes, it's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Thomas. 15 points in the game. This one for three. Not going to go that time. And so the San Antonio Spurs in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've racked up a ton. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The way we and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise that Greg Popovich is pushing his troops, sensing an opportunity to break this one wide open.
Well, he's a guy who will never settle, and for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio start.
Right to the hoop.
Right wing. Here's Pell. Back to Sexton. Grant outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
And you look at Allen, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now here's Grant. Smith finds Sexton. Smith outside. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Dotson. Out to the right wing. Pure from three-point range. He's got 22.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And here's Sexton. Pass to Pell. Soft touch off the glass.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
With the floater, there's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. San Antonio with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dotson. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 19.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Pell. Back to Smith. Sexton with it. Pass to Grant. Fades and shoots. And that one drops.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Covered by Smith. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Grant. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Sexton. Here's Smith. From the top of the key, he buries it. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Sohan. little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Sohan. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Smith. Markkanen outside. Now Grant takes a three. It's hauled in by Henderson. Here's Dotson. Pass to Sohan. Here's Henderson. Covered by Smith. High arcing shot, and he gets it to go. He's got 24. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls, but you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a one-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ, or no?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Allen, he's checked in for Utah. Markkanen finds Allen. Back to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Grant. And another miss by Utah. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Sohan. Here's Dotson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Spurs, Dotson, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Powell. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know. We can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Will it go? And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton, 2 shots.
Last on the first.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. San Antonio has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Taylor. Checked by Sexton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Colin Sexton. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
Take a break.
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Bridges, he's checked in for Barnes. And he makes both free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. Here's Pell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Jazz, Norvell Pell, taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And that one misses. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have huge platforms that will allow them to make a difference.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. Screen by Bridges. The Jazz with another miss.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Pass to Metu. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter.
Whoa, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Covered by Smith. To the right side. Here's Metu. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for the Spurs, Chimezie Metu, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And as recovery and injury prevention goes high tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
Now here's Allen. Bridges, a screen on Vassell. Here's Smith. Cuts off the pass. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Bridges. And Smith over to help. Here's Vassell. And it's off from three-point range.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Screen by Bridges. He buries it from three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Allen. And here's Bridges. Now here's Allen. Out to Bridges. Here's the three. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. From deep, Johnson. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Spurs with possession here. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Sohan. Allen defending, and he gets that one. Give him 30.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Smith outside. Back to Allen. Launches it. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Sohan. He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 19.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
They set the pick for three. Smith. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Now Vassell. The floater, and it's good for two.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
On target from range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Allen defending. Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Grant's shot is off. Vassell with it. to the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot no good. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now New Balance presents the Player of the Game.